must be frustrated. Very rarely you see players of the quality of De Bruyne and Aguero miss penalties in the same game.
No, I'm not. Well, good evening. No, I'm not frustrated with them. I'm frustrated with they. When you lose in Tottenham, the way we lose is just to say shake hands and a compliment to the Everton. Of course, I make a big compliment for Everton how they defend. I'm sad for the players. They deserve to win the game. They did absolutely everything to win the game, but football is sometimes beautiful for that reason. So sometimes you play bad and win the games, and you deserve. And today, life is always try to be fair or unfair. And today, we made absolutely everything. It's not just about the miss a penalty. Of course, when we miss the penalty in the first half, of course they have to be more open. They have to play a little bit more, and after you have more spaces, we found the spaces in the first 30 minutes. We arrived 4, 5, 6, 7 times in the byline, and in our cross, nobody was there. Kelechi was in the first step a little bit good in the build-up, but after have to be in the box. I think we make a good performance, so it's a pity, but it's football. Accept that, improve on that, and keep going.
Pep, do you practice penalties in training?
No.
Is it you don't? And is it your view that it's something that you can't replicate then?
I don't have time to practice everything I want to practice. So 80% of the players was the national team. So arrived here 2 days, and we were focusing on another point. So penalties is. So I'm not going to talk or discuss about the quality of the Kevin or the quality of Sergio to kick the penalty. So penalty you can practice in the training session, but training session is nobody there. There's no pressure there. So penalties here in the final of the Champions League, in the moment, the crucial moment, that is the penalties. And that's only the player go, I want to hit the penalty, I want to be there, for me it's enough.
So you won't start practicing now?
So I don't know, maybe yeah. I don't know.
Okay, Rob.
And Pep, you share so much with Ronald in terms of football education. So were you surprised that he conceded so much possession today?
No, I'm not talking about. I have a lot of respect for Ronald. He's a real friend of mine. Never in my life I gave an opinion about my colleagues, my managers, because they know the reality of what they are. They know the players better than me. They know the possibility of about their players. So I'm talking about me for the way we try to play today. For a lot of the move of the ball, to be wide, to be the crosser. With the cross, sometimes we are not the tallest strikers in the world, but the second ball after the cross is important, and we create enough chances to win the game. We played enough good to win the game. So they had one chance, in 90 minutes. It's one situation. It was either 2 against 2, not 3 against 2, but that can happen. Good action from the striker, and we did everything. So, but football is like this. Not to be too much disappointed, because in 4 days you travel to Barcelona, and after Southampton here, and we knew that. So.
Pep, just on that point, at least when you play Barcelona, you will play against a team that will attack you, and there will be space. I mean, do you feel that this season you're going to face this a lot, where you're having to pick your way through teams?
All my career I faced this kind of teams. All my career. Sometimes the teams like Everton, like Tottenham, want to press up, and we didn't interpret it. We didn't read good how when the opponent make a high pressing, what you have to do. Today was much better. The few times in the first half, Everton push up to make pressure. We did really, really well, our build-up, because I like to make a build-up, but when they make almost man-to-man or one-man free, you have to play more direct, and we create the space to do that. But in Barcelona, what I expect is the last decade, the last 15 years, they dominate the football, the way they play. I love the way they play, and I'm not going to. So I'm going to accept to win or to lose. I'm going to be judged about that. The team will be judged about that. But I'm sorry, guys. Never in my life I'm going to change the way I want to play football. It's the only I have. So I can make a lot of mistakes. I can be judged for many, many things, but only I have one power. My teams play the way I want. During that process, there are stones, there are problems, and that is what it is. That is nice to improve on that. We improve from a lot from what happened in Glasgow and Tottenham, a lot. But that you need that to improve. But today, I think we make a good performance to win the game. A lot of people in the middle, good movement the ball, arrive right, left, in the middle. We miss the last pass again to get the chances, but no regrets. So try to be optimistic for what's going to happen in the future.
Okay, just in the middle there.
Hi, Pep. I don't know if you saw the Barcelona result, which was 4-0, almost like a recovery session. How difficult is it to prepare for matches like the Barcelona one with the intensity of the games here in the Premier League compared to what they face in La Liga?
I hear a lot of times about that intensity in the Premier League when nobody of you have been in the Liga, on the Bundesliga, to know how is the intensity. So here the problem maybe is there are more games, but the way they play in Germany, for example, is amazing. And I think you have to have the respect for the other leagues about how they play and the way they play. So, of course, Barcelona is special in the way they play because it's a machine. They are three amazing players in front. Like they use amazing the counter-attack and they have a good build-up. So they are a good team. So where they win 4-0 is where they deserve to win 4-0. But I think every league has his specific points, but especially is the quality of the players. So to make the difference, why in Spain the last 6, 7, 8, 9 years win or arrive in all the finals, semi-finals in the European competitions, it's because they play good. It's because they are good players. And I think that is the reason why, no one else. Of course here there are more games to play and in that way, but I think the intensity in Italy and other places, it's quite the same.
Simon.
Pep, that's three without a win. The new camp is obviously a great stage. You're not concerned that some of your players may be a bit restricted and lacking in confidence going to a big ground like that? Maybe.
I'm here to try to happen, but maybe it can happen. But if you analyze the 3 defeats, you can analyze each one, and I try to analyze the reason why we didn't win. And okay, when we analyze the result is there 1-1. Okay, after talking about what happened, that is my job. That you have to do. So of course, the confidence and the mood is much better when you win. That is not, but guys, we're professional enough to when we win be stable, and when we lose, the reason why we lose. Okay, going to try.
Okay, a couple of questions in Spanish at the back there, please.
Buenas tardes, Pep. José Álvarez para La Sexta. Quería preguntarte dos cuestiones. La primera, ¿cómo ves a tu equipo anímicamente y físicamente de cara al importantísimo partido contra el Barcelona? Y la segunda, ya a nivel de jugadores en concreto, ¿quién crees que es más importante para su equipo? ¿Messi para el Barcelona o De Bruyne para el Manchester City? Porque los dos llegan tocados, salen de una lesión y, por ejemplo, Messi hoy no ha comenzado jugando. Y bueno, esas son las cuestiones.
Al equipo lo veo bien porque hemos jugado muy bien. Respecto a Messi o a Kevin, pues Messi es muy importante para Barcelona y Kevin es muy importante para nosotros.
So the two questions, the first one was how the team arrives to the Champions League match in Barcelona on Wednesday.